Well, another video on the series of why I'm a skeptic. I think this is kind of a big one because I personally run into this. I do it myself. I know people that do it. I've been in many discussions online about this. And it's superstitions. Particularly modern superstitions that every gamer I think has run into. And these are the ones that if you do X a certain way, a certain time, in a certain number of ways, you'll get something you want in a game. There's the desire sensor idea, which is that the games actively know what you want and hide it from you when you really want it. And yes, in some games it actually is there, but a lot of games it isn't. And people sort of see patterns where there is none. I think one of the big ones I know of, and I've done in so many games, is last person to hit gets the loot. I remember in so many games trying to specifically get the last shot in. Going as far as if I have NPCs in the game to send them off so I can get the last hit trying to get the loot. It's not that way, but it's sort of, the way that people think. There's been so many of these over the years. And like I said, some of them are valid. I'm not saying all superstitions are invalid. I don't think they're valid, but some might be. The point is that, with every single thing that we come up with that's false, why would we trust things that have no evidence for them? There's just so many things that we do. We have an overactive agent detecting, We just automatically assume, well, something happened. There must be a reason. Which works generally fairly well, but a lot of things are just random. And I think people don't really think about this. They assume that their gut feeling, that their instincts, that common sense is correct about something. And very often it isn't. Because common sense and everything else, intuition, is really just relying on our brains. And our brains aren't perfect. Our brains make mistakes all the time. We really got to be careful about seeing patterns that aren't there. So rate, comment, subscribe. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Do you have any gamer type superstitions or superstitions that you had as a kid or still have? Let me know your thoughts.